Hey guys, today I'm going to talk about pay later travel. So I have done a review on a competitor, Airfordable, and while I do like Airfordable, I noticed for our Norway trip, Airfordable didn't really have that many options to Norway for the times we were traveling. They only had like one flight option and they were all very super pricey, and so I was like, well, let me look at this other company. Before I first used Airfordable, I did see this company, Pay Later Travel, but ultimately I ended up going with Airfordable back in the day. But this time around just wasn't an option, so I looked at Pay Later Travel, and they had much more options for Norway. I don't know why they had more options, but they did. And me and my husband sat down, we looked at the flights, we looked at the options, and we looked at the payment plans. And if you're not familiar with what either of these companies are, they're basically a layaway program. And if you don't know what a layaway program is, basically it's an installment plan. Basically, it helps you break up your payments. Especially, it was super popular back when I was growing up. Parents would be like, I'm going to go put your Christmas toy on layaway. And they would, pay your bigger Christmas toy over a period of a few weeks or months until it was paid in full. So that's it in layman's terms. And you might be like, well, why don't you just put it on your credit card? Well, I didn't want to, personally. Credit cards, they charge you interest, and if you don't pay it off like right then and there, or like within a month, you're still getting charged. And how much interest rates are lately, they're like Airfordable or Pay Later Travel's service fee far is less than an interest rate, depending on your interest rate on your credit card. If you have 0%, then I'm, okay. But this is also a great tool for people that have no credit, bad credit, don't have any credit, because it's not pulling a credit card or credit like if you use Affirm, or is it Klarna? I don't really use either one of those, but I think it's Klarna. So it's an option to help pay for your airline tickets, because we all know that the airline, especially if you're flying overseas or flying anywhere, your airline ticket is a big chunk of your budget. And, for like people like me, my husband is very tall, and so I can stick him in economy, but it's very squishy for him. So it's just a lot easier if we get premium economy, but premium economy comes with a price tag. So it helps us break up our budget, and we can get the plane tickets, and then pay over time. What I like over Airfordable, Pay Later Travel, oh, that's such a mouthful. They actually do it in a longer period. So, like for our future Japan trip, I'll probably utilize them, because our Japan trip, the plane tickets are a little bit more expensive. Because with Airfordable, you have to pay it within 3 or 4. But with Pay Later Travel, I think you have up to like 26 weeks. And so it's just a lot longer of a time that we can, split the payments up. And I think you can do it every week, or you can do it bi-weekly. Is bi-weekly every 2 weeks? Yeah, every 2 weeks. And so, sorry, got dust in my eye. So with every 2 weeks, we can pretty much pay every paycheck, and me and my husband's paycheck is weird. Like, he gets paid one week, I get paid, and then sometimes it aligns up. But anyways, we can pay it down. So I use it for Norway. The only time I had to really troubleshoot it was I realized that my paycheck was actually going to be delayed because of the Christmas or New Year holiday. I can't remember which one. And so I just emailed them and be like, hey, my normal payday is going to be like 2 days delayed. And they emailed me pretty much within less than 12 hours, and said, hey, we move, because when I emailed them, I told them the day I was going to get paid. And they moved the payment, and, they sent me, hey, you're going to still get an email that your payment's due, but in the system, it's fine. And everything was fine. I can't tell you what will happen if you don't pay, because I didn't, do that, but just look at their terms and conditions, read everything carefully, read your payment, read your calendar. When you log in, and I do have a referral code, by the way, so you can get $25 off. I believe that's what the referral code's for. When you log in and you look at your flights, pick the flight that you want. It will also then show you your payment plan if you want to pay weekly, bi-weekly, and then that will show you their payments. So, and you can do what is it they call it, multi-routes or whatever. So like I was kind of curious about maybe flying into Tokyo and then flying out of Osaka for our one trip, and it let me. It's like a search. It's like any other travel search engine for airline tickets. You put in your originating airport, you put where your destination airport, and you can do single, you can do round trip. So yeah, so you can pay your tickets early. I think like the one thing that I would like for it to do, and maybe if I emailed them, they could have done this, but we were ready just to pay for our ticket. My husband was like, I have it in my money. Just, I think we had like 3 more payments, and my husband was like, let's just put all it down. And so I just hit the button to pay, and then I hit the button again for the next payment, and then I hit it again. I bet you if I'd emailed them and say, hey, can I just pay it in full, they probably would have been able to process it on their end, but I didn't think about it until actually right now. But yeah, no, super easy. We have no complaints about pay later travel. Yeah, so it's good. Use my referral code if you want to save $25. And so that's it. I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.